Hey guys, hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Hey, today we're going to be using the RecTech smoker outside to cook a lemon pound cake. But we're not going to be cooking just any normal lemon pound cake. We got this cake mix here, this Krusteaz lemon pound cake mix. All you have to add to this cake mix is 10 tablespoons of melted butter and 3/4 cup of water. It also comes with a glaze pack inside of it, but we're going to put our own twist on it as usual. Okay, so today we are going to be trying our hand at cooking with Crown Royal honey. Okay, so instead of using water in this mix, we're going to be using Crown Royal honey in the batter and in the glaze. So hey, hang around, watch us do this quick prep work. Watch us throw it out there on the RecTech smoker at 350 degrees, and then we'll see what we come up with. So stick around. Prep work together. Okay, so I've taken the batter out of the box. Go ahead and throw that in our KitchenAid. Right, toss that. And then here are our 10 tablespoons of melted butter. All right. And instead of using the 3/4 cups of water, we're using 3/4 cups of Crown Royal honey. What's up, G, my brother, back in Louisiana, and James, I know you guys would love this recipe. Lock it down and let our batter mix. Okay, so now our batter it's all done. Get this out of here. And it definitely smells like a few shots of Crown Royal, that's for sure. Okay, the batter is kind of thick. Now we're going to be using a silicone baking pan today. Now this was one of the pans that was sent to us by a company called Boxiki. They sent us a baking set in order to test out for them. The last cook, when we made our upside down cake, came out real well. So we're using the Loft pan this time. So I'll put the information for the Boxiki company down in the description block if you're interested in buying a set of these baking pans. Right now they gave me a code to give to our viewers in case you are interested in buying this, and you get 20% off. So I'll put the code at the bottom of the screen here, and I'll put the code in the description blocks. The code expires in August. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put this in here. All right. All right. So just going to even this out. And it's pretty thick, so I'm interested in seeing how this batter is going to work out. And most cake batters are a little bit runnier than this, so it is almost like bread dough. So, okay, so we got it all in the pan. So we're going to go ahead and put this out on the RecTech smoker at 350 degrees. We're going to add a little smoke to our pound cake, and we're going to come back. We'll do the glaze, and we'll give you a taste test. So stick around. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. All right, guys, we're out here on the deck now. This is our RecTech Mini, the RecTech 300 Mini that we got from RecTech Grills. Okay, I'll put the contact information down there if you're interested in getting a pellet smoker. This is one you definitely should consider. The customer service at RecTech Grills is second to none. It's a fabulous product. It's heavy duty, it's well built, and has served us well since we've had it. So we'll go ahead and stick this on here. And we'll come back when it's done. Okay guys, so we're back from the smoker. We got our pound cake sitting here. A few little changes we had to do. We had to put the temperature of the RecTech, instead of 350 degrees like the box said, we went to 380 degrees just to compensate for loss of temperature and things of that nature. The pound cake itself is a little bit denser than I'm used to when it comes to pound cake. Maybe it's because of the recipe, and because this was an all-in-one recipe. We didn't add our own eggs. We didn't do none of that stuff. And we did replace the water with the alcohol. It has a smoky flavor, smell to it, and I'm interested in seeing what it tastes like. But before we do that, we got to go ahead and make the glaze. So this is the glaze that came with the with the cake mix. And so instead of following directions, you know, we always put our own twist on things. We're going to take the glaze and we're going to, instead of mixing it with 2 tablespoons of water like the recipe calls for, we're going to continue our Crown Royal honey theme, and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of Crown Royal honey. So let me go ahead and get this mixed up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, we got our glaze all made now. I'm gonna go ahead and glaze the top of our cake and do a taste test right quick. So go ahead and get this on here. Now, this glaze is it's a little thick. It's almost like cake icing, if you can see. You see the icing is pretty thick on this here, so should be able to get a good coat. Now the cake didn't rise as much as I'm used to when you're having like a lemon pound cake or a lemon bundt cake or something, but once again, it could be the ready-made mix that made it more of a dense cake than the traditional cake that rises. So, all right. So, all right, now that we got it all iced up, we're gonna go ahead and cut it and we're gonna have a taste test. And I'll let you know what it tastes like. Go ahead and cut this bad boy here. And yeah, it is a little bit denser than normal. Okay. Now we get a piece in our bowl here. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Smell a little smoky. I can smell the lemon. I can't quite smell the Crown Royal honey anymore. Let's see what this tastes like. Now, I can definitely taste the Crown Royal honey in it, and it goes very well with the lemon flavor of the pound cake. Pound cake is a little bit more denser than you're used to, but it's like a homemade pound cake, but it tastes very good. And I can even taste the Crown Royal honey in the glaze. So this worked out fantastic. A little smoky flavor, a little sweetness, a little honey, with a little tartness of the lemon. So keep in mind that if you got a pellet smoker, you can use it for a lot more things than just cooking meats. You can bake with it. You can do all type of side dishes and so forth and so on. So, well, that's all we have time for today. Remember, this ain't a dessert for the kiddies. This is a grown folks dessert, okay? And always remember, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. See you guys around the smoker.